Hey guys, welcome back. Today I've got something that I think is really fun to share with you. Just to set this up, I'm going to assume that most people that are watching this video are LEGO fans. And if you're a LEGO fan, you've probably heard of a character by the name of Mr. Gold. If you haven't heard of Mr. Gold, no worries, I'll try to explain it here. Basically, Mr. Gold is one of the rarest LEGO minifigures. And if you're new to this channel, you're probably wondering why I just said minifinger. Don't worry about it, it's a brickitect thing. Save your comment for something else that's relevant to the video. Anyway, Mr. Gold is super rare and it's also notoriously expensive. I just checked on eBay just to see what some of the most recent ones went for. They don't sell very often, but the last one that I found sold for $1,650. So with that, you can get an idea of just how expensive and rare these things are. Just like a lot of other people, I would love to own a Mr. Gold just for how rare it is and how great that would be to have in your collection. But at that price, I've pretty much ruled out the possibility of ever owning one. That is until I went on to Aliexpress, which is basically a direct from China website where you can order a lot of stuff at really cheap prices, and most of it's kind of knockoff. Like you can get your Lepin on there. You can get a lot of knockoff LEGO sets really cheap, and most times the quality isn't that great. But anyway, I went on and I ordered myself a Mr. Gold, and it's in this package right here. Now, before you guys trash me for going on to AliExpress and ordering a piece that is technically a rip-off LEGO part that I'm sure LEGO saw no compensation for, just know that I knew what I was getting into when I did this. I paid $1.99 for this, and that includes shipping direct from China. It took a little while to get here, but I thought it'd be fun to do this just as an experiment and see what comes out of this. So on that, let's crack into this and see what our Mr. Fool's Gold looks like, as I'm calling him. Little sneak peek there, and there he is, Mr. Fool's Gold. Already assembled too, how about that, for $1.99 including shipping. We'll just cut across there. And there he is in his full glory, Mr. Gold. Actually, let's get him set up. First thing I'm noticing is just how stiff his arms are. Much more so than a brand new minifinger, and again I said minifinger, that you would get out of the packaging if you bought a LEGO set. And his legs, on the other hand, are very loose. So that's kind of odd that you'd have one thing that's one way and another. It's just, wow, like I'm putting all my force into moving his arm back and forth, and it's not happening. How about his head? Can we turn his head? I cannot even turn his head. I can't turn his head. Wow, it's really bad. Let's put him on his base. One on his base, no problem. So I guess if you just have him standing there, it's not an issue. What about his hat? Let's see how this goes. Oh man. His hat does not want to go on either. I'm not sure if that's even down the whole way. I guess it looks okay. Let me see if I can take it back off. Oh, that is not good. That is sketchy as heck. I wish I had a real Mr. Gold, obviously, to compare with this, which I don't have, but the tolerances seem a little off here. The legs loose, arms super tight. The hat doesn't want to go on very well. How about his staff here? Let's see how this thing is. That was interesting. Let's see if we can put that back in there. Okay. As this video goes on, it just seems like you get what you pay for more and more. But let's put this in his hand, if possible. Okay, the hand feels like it's okay. That felt like pretty normal. No issues there. Let's put that down like that. And there he is. This is definitely one of those Chinese knockoffs that you would never confuse with the real thing. Not only would you not believe that this is Mr. Gold, but as soon as you got this in your hands, you would realize it's not a real LEGO minifinger. There is absolutely no chance of it. Try to get you some shots up close here. This guy is really hard to pick up on camera because of the reflections. Like I'm trying to show you his face here, and I guess if I roll it around in the right light, you might be able to get a chance to see it, but he doesn't show up very well, only at certain angles, so not the best thing for camera display. I am seeing like some fingerprints and stuff on him now, and I'm waiting for the gold to start chipping off of them, which is probably going to happen very shortly. So yeah, you can probably already tell my verdict on the fake Mr. Gold is definitely a pass. Although if you do want to have this thing like on display somewhere and you don't really care about how terrible the quality is, if you just want to look like you have a Mr. Gold, that's fine. It's sort of like buying like a Ford Focus and putting a Mercedes emblem on it. It's just not the real thing, but it was kind of fun just to see what it was like, and I don't regret buying it, especially since it was only $2 just as an experiment. And to make this video for you, I think was kind of neat just to see it, because, you know, I'm never going to hold a Mr. Real Gold in my life, but at least I have a Mr. Fool's Gold here. Let me know what you guys think about this guy, and I guess we'll see you in the next video. If you do have any other requests for any other like knockoffs, I think it could be a fun series to do on here. I'll check out AliExpress, and maybe we can even do that in a live stream sometime just to see what they got on there, and we'll spend a couple bucks just to play around and get some real garbage sent to us. So thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, me and Mr. Gold will see you in the next video. Only Mr. Gold won't be there.